it's hard for me to hear these things and not ask for prescriptions. You know, it's so deeply ingrained for me to want to ask, you know, how do you do this or how do you do that?
It is very important to understand that my approach to introducing the idea of no prescriptions is not a prescription in itself. So it is not that make sure that you don't have a prescription. That isn't the point. The point is to understand why. The point is to understand that when you ask the how, when you ask someone to prescribe you the 5-step plan and the seven slide, PowerPoint presentation, right? And the 3 Ds and the 4 Cs and all this just garbage. What happens? What is the effect? What is the effect? The effect is you will go down the road of following and then checking to see if you were doing it correctly. And when it doesn't work, you will come back and say, well, did I not do it correctly? And then the person will say, yes, it wasn't quite correct. And then you go back and modify it. And you'll say, well, that's maybe good, maybe not. And forever and ever and ever and ever, you will be lost in the how. You will never, ever get to the there.
What are the interferences?
Which is precisely where everyone is. Look at where everyone is in spirituality. Meditating for, 100 years, and what do they have? Nothing. They have nothing. They do mindfulness and go to these conferences on mindfulness and wear lanyards and say, yes, sir, and hire these gurus and get a meditation instructor. It's a joke. The meditation instructor is nowhere. The guru is nowhere. No one is anywhere. They've just signed a contract for a lifelong slavery to following prescriptions.
Which is an ordinary life.
It's a miserable life. Absolutely.
Sure. So what in terms of interferences, if we want to get back to this idea of sort of nature and the laws of physics, right? Friction is something that it holds people back, obviously, or holds an object back. What are the interferences that you have come to see and learn through your experience?
Prescription is one of the largest interferences. Belief is another interference. Dependency is interference. Thought is interference.